Nigerian Navy says there has been a sustained reduction in the number of successful piracy attacks on operators in the Nigerian waterways. Briefing newsmen in Abuja this Monday, the Chief of Training and Operations, Rear Admiral Maxine Kadiri, who gave a scorecard of the Nigerian Navy for 2018, identified Rivers, Bayelsa and Delta states as worst hit by attacks. Prudence O'Connor was there and now tells us more.
The Nigerian Navy established that the rich endowment of Nigeria's maritime domain, its network of oil and gas installation, has made it prone to maritime crimes such as piracy, sea robbery, crude oil theft, illegal oil bunkering, insurgency, and hostage taking. The Chief of Naval Staff, Vice Admiral Ibokete Ibas, represented by the Chief of Policy and Plans B.E. Ibewo, says the briefing is to highlight efforts of the Nigerian Navy in securing the Nigerian maritime environment.
Today's dialogue is organized essentially to highlight the efforts of the Nigerian Navy in emplacing effective maritime security in our waters. This constitutional responsibility is central, as most of us are aware, to the economic well-being of our dear country, Nigeria. Let me also state the obvious that the Nigerian Navy, of course, which is also your Navy and my Navy, and collectively our Navy, is funded by the Nigerian taxpayers. And this confers on the service the responsibility of justifying the resources allocated to it by the Nigerian state.
Given a scorecard at the first quarter media dialogue, the Chief of Training and Operations, Rear Admiral Maxine Kadiri, emphasized the improved security in the maritime sector in the Nigerian waters and the Gulf of Guinea. He added that the different operation exercises like Sare Teku, choke point management and control regime, Operation River Sweep, maritime domain awareness, among others, have helped to tackle the different threats in the nation's maritime sector.
In 2015, there was a dramatic increase in the rate of attack on shipping in Nigeria's maritime environment. In response to this, the Nigerian Navy activated what is called Operation Sare Teku. The essence is for the Navy to deploy ships, dedicated task group consisting of ships to sea in the areas where the attack on shipping is prevalent, mainly off the coast of Bayelsa and River states. The essence of Operation Sare Teku is to combat attack against shipping and secure offshore oil and gas installation in the areas of operation, mainly off the coast of Delta, Bayelsa, and River states, where attacks on shipping are prevalent.
The presentation provided further insight on the trinity of action aimed at combating maritime threats through effective surveillance, response, and law enforcement. However, Rear Admiral Kadiri says weak legal regime remains the greatest challenge, particularly as it relates to prosecuting offenders.
It is not the threat that is news to us, but the efforts the Nigerian Navy is making towards combating them. And I think that forms the crux of our discussion today. Now let's look at what Nigerian Navy is doing to combat the threats in Nigeria's maritime environment to ensure that the nation derives utmost benefit from the opportunities there. Now, Nigerian Navy, after thorough analysis, decided that there will be what is called a trinity of action to combat these threats. This is the pivot of our activities. At the peak, you see surveillance. By surveillance, what the Nigerian Navy seeks to achieve is creating an awareness of what is out there, being able to detect what happens in the maritime space. And we achieve this through a number of measures. Now, after knowing what is out there in the maritime domain, the next thing is for us to respond. And that is why response initiative is the second leg of the trinity of action. And to anchor it, Just like when offenders are arrested, the next thing is to bring them to face justice. We have law enforcement. There are a few outstanding issues. I will only dwell on 3 of them. And this is where we need the gentlemen of the press to pay particular attention. I showed you pictures earlier of ships that have been in detention for a long time because of prosecution. Some of them have even sunk and created hazards to navigation. One of the factors we have found out is that of a weak legal regime. Within the past 3 years, the Nigerian Navy has arrested a total of 214 ships and handed them over for prosecution. Only 9 have been successfully prosecuted, while 91 cases are ongoing out of the 100 that we have handed over. This figure, commendable as it is for the effort, is low. Now you know the essence of law enforcement is to deter. When you punish offenders, you deter them from further committing crime. So if this trend continues, your guess is as good as mine.
Nigeria, having the 9th largest delta in the world, according to statistics, has got every potential to contribute significantly to the growth of the economy and also built 3 new vessels domestically. Prudence Okonna reporting for Clearview Television.